Hi guys, welcome back to episode 3 of the FC Colin save. There's a few things I need to catch you guys up on. First of all, I have simmed forward a little bit, went through the rest of the friendlies. There has been some transfer activity as we were expecting. A player or two gone, a player or two coming in. We'll go through that first of all, because you may be a bit confused if you see certain players that weren't in the team before that are now in there, and you may be wondering where some players are. So what I'll do is I'll go through transfers first of all, go through all that great stuff, and then we actually have the first competitive match of the season versus VFL Bochum or Bochum or we'll call him Bochum, VFL Bochum, in the first competitive game of the season. So down to transfers then. Transfer history. We'll go through coming in first. I'm sure you can see the big fee over here, but we'll go for coming in first. First of all, we have signed a forward called Bakary Jatta, who came in from Hamburg. So he's a winger, can play up top. I think up top is really where we're going to be playing him. If you have watched the last couple of episodes, you'll know that I was looking for a tall striker who can dribble, who has a bit of pace as well. And he's also got quite a high potential as well, so it's someone that we can definitely look to develop as this save goes on. He's from Gambia, 20 years old. And we have signed him for £2.1 million. I just think overall the dribbling pace, strength, 6 foot, technique's not bad, dribbling's okay. His work rate's quite high as well, so I think definitely in the tactic that we're playing, I think he's going to fit in quite well. Secondly, a free transfer this time, Didier Ndong. I was just looking through the team thinking, right, where do we need backup? Where could we do with a bit of quality? And Didier Ndong is someone that the scouts firstly identified as someone who potentially might want to bring in. We've done a scout report on him. Everything looked pretty good. The inconsistent when presented with chances is potentially going to be an issue. But he's got decent tackling. His aggression's quite high, work rate's very high, which I think is very important for this style of play, and his physical stats are not too bad either. So that's the two coming in. The big one now, so Jonas Hector has left FC Colin. He has joined Man City. Now you may remember that we did receive a £20 million offer from Bayern Munich in the last save. Man City came in last minute and I managed to agree a fee of 25 million with them, so we rejected Bayern. He's away to Man City and we got £25 million added to the transfer kitty. So potentially we may be looking to bring a couple more players in depending on what we need. I think now that Hector has gone, we definitely need a brand new left back, potentially to be a backup to Janice Horn, who is also injured for 4 to 6 weeks, which isn't great. He was injured during one of our friendlies. But anyways, that is the team at the moment. That's just what we're playing in the last friendly there. So in terms of the friendlies, we've done quite well, so we're unbeaten so far. Well, not so far, we were unbeaten in the friendlies. So you've seen the FC Colin 2, we played Bruges, Georges Mayer, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his surname. Is it Zichos? I'm probably butchering that, I do apologise. With the goals, so 2 centre backs with the goals there. Another 2-1 win. Zichos with another one, and Schmitz 1-1 against Victoria Colin. Tirod with the goal for that. Colin, there's Grassi coming in with there, and Koblenz was a 0-0 draw. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think definitely as soon as the players are more familiar with the tactic, that it should be performing a wee bit better. But I think this game is what's going to be the real telltale. So we'll get into that just now. Of course, I need to pick our first team. So Sobek, Bissek and Mayer. All three of them really performed quite well during the friendly, so we'll keep them in. I'm kind of gutted about Horn. He really played well during the friendly, so I'm a bit gutted in terms of that. Ozcan played quite well. Cazelio, Drexler, Schaub and Terod up front. I think we'll start with Terod up front and we'll make sure we've got Bakary Yatta in the subs, just so we can potentially bring him on. We'll let the assistant pick the subs for now. Make sure I want Yatta in, so we'll take off. Don't really want to take off Zoller. Take off Cordoba. The rest of that should be good. Let's get into it then. So it has been a good while now. It's been over, not almost a week, but it's getting there. Since Football Manager has come out. What do you guys think of it so far? How are you finding the changes that have made, the things have added? How are you guys getting on with your saves? Who have you decided to go as? Personally, I think I've started a personal save on the side. I've started it with Celtic, obviously, because it's the team that I've grew up supporting. Personally, I think that, first of all, the Scottish League, they've given that a lot. They've given that a massive revamp in terms of the quality of player that's in there. I think they've really realised that some of the players at Celtic and at Rangers are actually really good quality players as well. I know Kieran Tierney, for example, was worth something like 12 million, which is not bad. I did look into the possibility of signing him for FC Cologne, but he wasn't interested. So it'll be interesting to see throughout this save and throughout my Celtic save how those players develop. They have just torn us apart there. Absolutely torn us apart. I'm guessing that's Sydney Sam, considering it's a winger. Was Sydney Sam. Anyone remember when Sydney Sam was really thought of as a pretty high quality player? Someone who, especially on FIFA, you would buy because of his pace alone. This is not looking good. We are away from home, obviously, which falls in their favour, but the fact that we've not had a single shot in the first 25 minutes is definitely worrying. That's not what we're looking for. Down 2-0 now, Hinterseer. Second goal. That was a shocking pass, do you see that? I think we're definitely missing that creativeness of Horn on the left wing. Throughout the friendlies especially, he was a huge creative player for us. I don't even know what to say about that. It was a poor cross, first of all. But we'll take it. We're back in the game. Our first shot was actually a cross, so take from that as you will. I don't know what that defender was doing there. That was a very poor tackle. This is just all going horribly, horribly wrong. I was enthusiastic off the end of the friendlies because we were playing really well. A few unfortunate results, but I really wasn't expecting this. 6 fouls as well. Half time. I'm going to take over this one and I'm going to tear them apart because that just really wasn't good enough. I think we'll be looking to make a couple of changes quite early on in this match. I think there's definitely a few players who aren't pulling their weight, because Zelio is definitely the main one. Drexler's not been great. Bissek's having a bit of a nightmare. Now put Sorensen on. Just really needs to come off, but I don't really have anyone who can play in that position. I need to throw in a right back for him. I'm actually going to take... Herod's going to come off and we'll get Bakary Yatta on. We'll do a show some passion, because this has been absolutely horrendous. We've definitely picked it up in terms of shots, but it's just still not been good enough. Timo Horn doing his best there to hold on to that. Not what we wanted from our first competitive game at all, ladies and gents. I think what we'll need to do is a bit of tweaking with the tactics. I think especially in the transitional play, a bit of the tactics will need tweaked. They were the better team there. We can't really complain with that at all. Despite that, there was a few okay ratings. Horn, Schmitz, Ozcan picked it up, which is good. That overall just was not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. Let's attend this press conference. New signing Bakary Yatta made his first Colne debut. Absolutely, I just don't want to rush him. He suffered what must go down as a disappointing defeat. It's a poor performance and there's much work ahead. See what tomorrow brings. Let's just try and keep it neutral. Wasn't aware it was his debut, so a solid game for sure. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I know it's a bit of a shorter episode than what I usually do. I'm just a wee bit rushed for time just now. Got other things that I really need to do. I do apologise, but I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Please leave feedback in the comments as to what you want to see. Let me know about your saves, how you're getting on with your games, and if There's anything that you guys would like to suggest, I would definitely appreciate it. Okay, thanks for watching guys, bye bye.